Let us continue discussing the sentence, how the sentence changes in indirect speech. Let us discuss the second type of sentence, that is interrogative sentence. So what is interrogative sentence? It is used for asking question. Question may be asked in two ways. The question beginning with auxiliary verb, that is yes no question, like is, am, are, is he okay, or question words like who, what, where, etc., as who are you. Now, if interrogative sentence begins with auxiliary verb or helping verb, reporting verb said changes to asked or inquired. And we use conjunction if or whether to start the words of the speaker or reported speech and write as statement. All right? For example, teacher said to Mohan, "Did you do the homework?" If we change it to indirect speech, reporting verb said changes to asked, like teacher asked Mohan, and reported speech, did you do the homework, changes to whether or if, as whether he had done the homework. Let us take one more example. Raju said to John, "Have you gone to Delhi?" If we change it to indirect speech, reporting verb said changes to asked, as Raju asked John, and reported speech, "Have you gone to Delhi?" changes to whether or as if, as whether he had gone to Delhi. Okay. Now let us see another type of interrogative sentence, that is question tag. So what is question tag? Question tag is used at the end of statement. Like for an example, he is student, isn't he? So we expand the tag to a full question and remove question mark. See, for an example, he said to me, "You eat chocolate, don't you?" If we change this into indirect speech, reporting verb will change to asked, as he asked me, and reported speech will begin with conjunction if, as if I ate chocolate. Okay. Now, if the interrogative sentence begins with question word like who, what, where, reporting verb changes to asked or inquired, like question beginning with auxiliary verb. And we also use question word who, what, where to start the words of the speaker or the reported speech and keep the verb at the end. Let us see an example. John said to me, "Who are you?" If we change it into indirect speech, reported verb said changes to asked, like John asked me, and reported speech, "Who are you?" begins with question word who, as who I was. Not who was I, but it becomes statement who I was. Let us see one more example. Robin said to John, "Where are you going today?" So if we change it to indirect speech, reporting verb said changes to asked, as Robin asked John, and reported speech, "Where are you going today?" begins with question word where, as where he was going that day. Let us see the third type of sentence, that is imperative sentence. So what is imperative sentence? Imperative sentence is used for command or order, for request, and for advice. Now, when we report imperative sentence, the reporting verb said changes to asked, requested, advised, according to the tone of the sentence or the statement. All right? Let us see an example. He said to Prashant, "Please help Rohan with his work." Here, reported speech denotes a request, and therefore reporting verb said changes to requested, as he requested Prashant to help Rohan with his work. Let us see one more example. Teacher said to students, "Don't waste time during your study leave." Here, this statement tells us about an advice, and so reporting verb said changes to advised, as the teacher advised the students not to waste time during their study leave. All right? Now, let us see the last type of sentence, that is exclamatory sentence. So what is exclamatory sentence? It is sudden feeling. So when we report exclamatory sentence, the reporting verb said changes to exclaimed, wished, or cried. We also add adverbs like happily, sadly, angrily, or phrases like exclaimed with happiness, according to the emotion that the sentence conveys. Let us see an example. Roger said, "What an unfair judgment." Here, it conveys about the emotion anger, and therefore reporting verb said changes to exclaimed angrily, as Roger exclaimed angrily that it was an unfair judgment. Let's see one more example. The boy said, I have won the competition. Here, the sentence I have won the competition, the reported speech I have won the competition denotes the emotion joy, and therefore reporting verb said changes to exclaimed joyfully, as the boy exclaimed joyfully that he had won the competition. Okay, so in this video we have discussed three types of sentences, that is interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, and exclamatory sentence. We have seen the rules of changing in detail.